So now that you know the internal part of solving acne, let's talk about the products that we can use, because it is a combo of both diet and how you take care of your skin. So I'm just gonna go run and wash my face. Before I do that, I'll share with you guys what I use to wash my face. So this is CeraVe Cleanser. So it's a foaming facial cleanser. Yeah, so this is what I use as my daily cleanser. I use it once in the morning and once at night before I go to sleep. So I'm just gonna go wash my face with this and I'll be right back. So my face is washed and dry with a towel. And the next thing you wanna do is use a moisturizing cream. So the one that I use is Cetaphil. And it's basically just like a simple moisturizing cream. I take about like a pea size, I guess. And I just kind of put it on my face like that. And it feels so nice. This is literally my favorite part of the night, is like washing my face or in the morning. It feels so good. So once you have that, what I usually do for daytime is I put some sunscreen. This is not a facial sunscreen, but I use it anyways because it doesn't leave that white residue, which I hate. Well, that everyone hates. So I put the sunscreen on. It's important to put sunscreen just so that you don't burn your skin, because I think that gives you wrinkles when you're older, like sun damage and stuff and sunspots, which you really don't want. Put it here too. Okay, so that's what I do in the morning. I don't put any special products. My face cream doesn't have any benzoyl peroxide, doesn't have any salicylic acid in it, so it doesn't really have anything that fights acne. I usually save those things for my nighttime routine. So what I did was, at one point I had terrible acne and terrible acne scars. I don't have any pictures because, to be honest, I wasn't taking pictures. I was trying to cover up my acne. But basically what I did is I made an appointment with a dermatologist because I was completely fed up, and I got prescribed Tac2 Pump. This right here, you cannot buy this at your local drugstore, unfortunately. It was prescribed to me by the dermatologist. If you don't necessarily want to make an appointment with a dermatologist and go that route to solving your acne, you can 100% achieve the same results without, and I'll tell you how after I finish explaining this. So basically what this is, it's made of adapalene, which basically fights your acne scars or fades your acne scars, and benzoyl peroxide. So benzoyl peroxide is the anti-inflammatory agent that eats away your pimples. It basically, it gets rid of your pimples. And benzoyl peroxide you can buy at Shoppers Drug Mart. You can buy creams that have benzoyl peroxide in it, and sometimes they have even more potent benzoyl peroxide. This one I believe is a bit stronger because it is prescribed by the dermatologist, so that's why they don't sell it over the counter. You need to actually have acne, but you can definitely get benzoyl peroxide just with like a lesser dose, so maybe it would take a bit more time, but you can still fight acne that way. Now, when I first started using this, it was insanely painful, I'm not even gonna lie, and it would make my skin burn for the first couple weeks, but it did do the job. And then now when I put it on, I only put it on my forehead, to be honest, and my chin, and basically my T-zone here, because I find that my cheeks are super sensitive, and I don't really have acne on my cheeks anyways. But if that's where your acne prone skin is, you can definitely put it there. So this is great. This has helped a lot. Tac2 Pump, I love it. Now, if you don't want to go to the dermatologist, this is what you need to do. So when you go to Shoppers Drug Mart or Walmart or are buying a new acne products, get something with salicylic acid. You want to get a product with the most salicylic acids you can. I think products usually have 0.5% salicylic acid, but if you can find a product with like 1 or 2%, I think 2% might be a little much, but if you can find it with a little more than 0.5, that'll be good. If not, just use your facial wash with salicylic acid and your facial cream with the salicylic acid as well. Now, what you can also add to your routine is tea tree oil. So if you all can see that. So that's tea tree oil, and this basically works in the same way that benzoyl peroxide does. So even if you can't find anything with benzoyl peroxide, tea tree oil is your girl, your home girl. Like, you can use this, and what you do is you don't put it on like a lotion, that'll literally kill your skin. Is you can dilute it with water, because some people do have sensitive skin and it burns. I've had some scars caused by tea tree oil because it did burn, but now I've learned that you just take like the smallest dab. Like sometimes I don't even flip it over, I'll just take whatever residue I have here. And you see how my finger just gets like a tab of it on, and I'll put it on like my pimple. I have like a pimple that's coming through in this area, so that is perfect. I just put it on. The only bad thing about this is it has an odor. It's tea tree oil, it smells like tea tree oil, it's strong. So that's why I say put it at night and not during the day. Now, another tip and trick that I would have for you guys is do not, under any circumstances, mix the two. Benzoyl peroxide and tea tree oil, or salicylic acid and tea tree oil, they do not mix together. They both have anti-inflammatory, they both work as an anti-inflammatory. So basically when you add both of them, it kind of just crosses out. And sometimes I find it even makes my acne worse. It makes my pimples more irritated and they get bigger. So if you're gonna use this, just use this by itself and it'll do a great job. Or if you're gonna use tea tree oil, just use the tea tree oil and it'll do a great job. But yeah, that's basically it. This is the part 2 of my skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys apply these tips to your life. Thanks for watching.